Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead, and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches, and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So we're up and running. Cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Caresses it through. Shot, surely! Now that's well seen too. Kosunu. Keeps on running, and he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. That was nowhere near his best. Oh, can he get onto this? Norway have a free kick. Single can get it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Oh, they can break here. Ndika. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Ndika. Lofted upfield. Over to the left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Singo, gently done. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Singo moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. Plenty to aim at here. And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kosunu. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Østigard. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Østigard. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Kosunu. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played back to the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Norway desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driven forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Time to deliver. Turns and goes back. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ndika, up towards the front line. Oh, time, excellent interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kosunu. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Long ball looking to counter. Østigard. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Singo tries to clear. Østigard. And he's cut it out. Kosunu. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Bailly. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to dink it through. Looking to break at pace. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Has a look and place it forward. Clearly not happy with that. Østigard, gently done. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Succumbs to the pressure. Can he deliver? He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Does really well to win the ball there. Is onto it in a flash.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kosunu shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Have it back and can go again. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, easy pickings there. Ndika forwards and with intent. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been cleared.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Østigard. Calmly anticipates. Bay. He's found a way through. Bay played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Østigard, aim forwards. Single. And that's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. There are a few waiting for it. That's tidy. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the keeper has it. Kosunu forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ndika. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Singo is there, and he can get that clear. Looking here to chip it through. Bailly. Cleared without complication. And they've got a throw. Proves too strong. Ryerson. Singo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is a little undercooked. Østigard gently done. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well cleared. Kosunu. And it's played forward. Kosunu shifted upfield. Played towards the front line. And it's gone back to the keeper. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bailly. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. That is lovely. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Lofted upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Østigard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Singo. Pinged towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Kosunu shifted upfield. It's a quick ball upfield. Lobbed in behind. Shoots! Ndika gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Ryerson. And it's played forward. And that was very necessary. He is just caressing the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been drilled forward. He's onto it in a flash. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's played forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A chance to play it in. Singo attempts a clearance. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. It's a promising position. Played in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Ndika. Singo shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And that has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. That is a brilliant interception. Ndika forwards and with intent. Wins the duel this time. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for the shot. Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
But pour l'équipe de Norway. Après 35 minutes de jeu par le numéro 22.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And it's lofted through here. Deftly away. Oh, great play! And that's a throw-in. Out towards the flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Single, long ball upfield. Norway have reclaimed it. Oh, this looks sharp. Clears it away. They get a throw in. Østigerd. Well timed, excellent interception. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the keeper has it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cuts out the pass. Forward it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Oh, good spread. So who's he picking out? Looking for support. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Après 41 minutes de jeu par le numéro 6.
Ivory Coast grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nice looking ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And they've got rid. Now this could be a chance. Kosunu. He welcomes it in. Bailly. Great chance! It's any. That's another chance! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goalkeeper, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Après 43 minutes de jeu par le numéro 22.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Ivory Coast have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lofted upfield.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's come loose. Ndika. Oh, such a clever touch. Kosunu. Kosunu has been caught there, it's a foul. That's a foul, no two ways about it. That's a little off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Tries a measured ball. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Bailly chips it through, and he's straight offside. There's the whistle for half-time. Ivory Coast come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Ivory Coast head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ødegaard. And that is out of play. Ndika. Kosunu. And that has been clubbed away. Kosunu. Aim forwards. Ryerson. Quality ball. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Ødegaard. Bailly. Kosunu. Ndika. Singo. Singo, gently done. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Bailly. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ryerson. Ndika. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Bailly. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Singo, gently done. The pass has gone astray. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ryerson. It's a quick ball upfield. Now that's well seen too. Singo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Clears it away. Kosunu. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Østigard. Driven forward. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Long ball looking to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. And it's Bailly. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kosunu. Ryerson. That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Ndika. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been cut short. Cleared away. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Ryerson. Kosunu does really well to win the ball there. Ndika, long ball upfield. Østigard. Ryerson. Brilliantly cut out. Kosunu, gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Singo with the slide tackle there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Cuts out the pass.
Kosunu.
Kosunu shifted upfield. Up towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this?
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80 607.
Moved on forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kosunu. Just about up to the hour now. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Now who's going to be first to this? Kosunu. That has been knocked clear. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Norway really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Singo. Kosunu. And he thumps it clear. And it's Bai. And he's there to get it away. Ndika. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. No way through, so back it comes. Bai is fouled.
Attention, changement.
Moved on forwards. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward. Kosunu. Driven forward. Hauga. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And claimed it back swiftly. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Knocks it out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Single. And that's really well manoeuvred. Singo. Kosunu shifted upfield. Oh, this looks sharp. Clipped into space. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Østigard. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Plays it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Singo. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now Hauger. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Kosunu. Moved on forwards. Ndika. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Great position here, and he's onside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Played into the middle. And he's got his range wrong there. So there's going to be another change here. Short changes him with that pass. Berger. Thinks one through. Berger. Out to the left it goes. Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. So what can they make of this? Out to the right. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, there's a probing ball. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Berger. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kosunu. Aim forwards. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played out to the right. Crosses it in here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. And it's Bailly.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Østigard forwards and with intent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Bailly wins the duel this time. Now Hauger. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Is onto it in a flash. And it's Berger. And that has been cleared. Looking for a decent ball in. Ball comes in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ødegaard, that's a delicate pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Østigard. Berger, gently done. Moved on forwards. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well read, nice interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Changement pour la Côte d'Ivoire. Le numéro 5. Dans sa place, le numéro 26.
That's really well cleared.
Ivory Coast surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Aim forwards. And the keeper has it. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a throw-in. And it's Berger. Oh, nice touch. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Here comes another cross. He's dealt with that well.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Calmly anticipates. Ødegaard. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Ivory Coast really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. 5 minutes left on the clock. Very much into the last knockings. Ødegaard. Norway to make one last surge forward. Real chance! Kosunu.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Berger chasing after it. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ødegaard. Bay. Clearly not happy with that. Ødegaard. Ødegaard.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. Norway really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, this is a great position. Kosunu, gently done.
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. He's through here. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Changes then in quick succession.
Well, stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tries a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ivory Coast could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Kosunu, aim forwards, is onto it in a flash.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Berger. Berger providing an outlet on that flank. Ustigard wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance to deliver. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. It's run loose here. Lovely shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Kosunu getting this one clear. Oh, that's neat. Berger. Lovely feet. Chance! And that is that. Ivory Coast have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Your final thoughts?